Hey there, Virgo. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. And with the Emperor being at the bottom of the deck, you guys will want to, your inner leader, your inner drive, so to speak, will be coming to the surface. And you're going to step more into the role of really making sure you're driving your own life, that you're in the driver's seat, you're the leader, you're presenting yourself and living your life in a way that others will want to follow. And that's not done by trying to control other people, but by setting a good example. And you'll gain confidence throughout the month, because if you say you're going to get up early and do yoga or do some schoolwork or meditate, whatever it is you say you're going to do, you're going to follow through. And that's where you're going to realize that you gain confidence in yourself, and you begin to just present yourself differently without even knowing it, because you know that if you commit to something, whether it's something for yourself or someone else, that you can follow through and you will follow through, and that you can count on yourself for good leadership. So the focus card, we have the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, nice, and the Page of Pentacles. Home, we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Relationships, the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Nice. And what's this on? A spiritual and growth. Four of Wands. And the Empress. Beautiful. The Empress and Emperor. Okay. So let's look at work and career. Really nice cards for work and career. We have the Knight of Wands. This is my honeymoon card. It means whatever you're involved in, there's going to be some sort of shift. That's really your motivation and energy and passion and excitement are going to be kicked into gear. You're really going to be on board with something this month where your work and career is concerned. So this could be a new project, a new job, a new person you're going to interact with, or even, somehow you may bring new motivation into your life by some shift that you're going through, just in how you conduct yourself in the world, going back to that Emperor card. And that's paired with the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Shields in this deck. And this is a card of new messages, new beginnings. So for a lot of you, I feel like there is going to be some change in your career that is going to be positive. This could be getting some training, going some schooling, some seminars. Maybe you figure out what you really want to do in your career, and you are figuring out how to go to school to better qualify yourself for that job. I know a lot of people are having graduated in May, and this, can represent that new beginning in that part of your life. So really positive career cards. Looks like there's going to be movement, change, enthusiasm, maybe new life somehow breathed into your career. Then on this side, I have to look at my little cheat sheet or I get confused. We have home and pretty much, life outside of work. So we have the Five of Swords. We have some interesting cards. So while things seem to be going pretty well at work, there are some struggles at home. So sword cards are mental activity. The Five of Swords, it's really, to me, sometimes it comes up when there's been a line drawn in the sand. And, sometimes it's very important to do that. And, to really make clear boundaries. And this is where, again, the confidence of the Emperor would come in. If if there are things that you're willing to accept and not willing to accept, you have to stick to your guns on those. And stepping into this energy of the Emperor, you would do that by saying, this behavior or this whatever is unacceptable to me, and I don't deserve to be treated that way. And it's going to, if it doesn't stop or change, I'm sticking to my guns, and that's it. And then we have the Seven of Swords, and this is a card that I call about people behaving badly. So something in your home life or outside of work life, okay, so that could be much broader than just at home. This could be friendships, things like that. Someone is behaving badly, and you're going to have to make some decisions this month about where you draw the line and what you can accept in your life and what you will not accept in your life. So they're really powerful cards. I know some people can be like, oh, that sounds shitty. You know, I don't want that. But sort of putting your foot down and putting an end to something that is not productive and has been causing you maybe some mental stress and just overall unnecessary strife or whatever. You know, finally taking charge, Emperor, and putting that to an end, it is a good thing. And I didn't read the focus card yet. So this really is that energy of what we just talked about, the King of Swords. You know, the truth comes out with him. He is very fair. He doesn't let emotions get in the way. You know, he can be very black and white. And it's like, if you blow up and get angry at me and make my life unhappy, I don't deserve to be treated that way. I don't care what you think your justifications are, and I'm not going to tolerate it. So it's that type of an energy I'm feeling from him. No nonsense. It's time for people to either, you know, treat you like with the respect that you deserve, or you're going to move on. And it's as simple as that. And over here in the relationship category, I mean, for some of you, obviously this is a general reading and not everyone's going to be walking away from a relationship. But we do have the Eight of Cups. And this is that energy of moving, knowing you have to move on from a situation that is no longer adding to your life. You know, it's great, of course, when we first meet someone, everything's wonderful and great, but as our true natures come out and you really have to navigate more difficult situations with people, whether it's just they have some bad behaviors that you're not okay with, or whether you're just not a match. There are plenty of good people that are just not matches together, but will be great matches with other people. It's acknowledging that it's not working and moving on. And this Ace of Sword energy is tying back to this, getting really clear in your thoughts about what you want, what's important, the truth of the matter, the bottom line. And your Aces of Swords are also new beginnings, the aces in general. And this is saying, you know what, that phase, that relationship, that part of my life, that didn't work out. But I'm moving forward with knowledge and a clear idea of where I want to go and what I want moving forward. And that flows nicely into this spiritual advice, growth, whatever cards over here. So we have the Four of Wands. You're feeling very stable, regardless of the more negative sword energy on the table, because I think you've really stepped up, and you've gone places that were maybe it's scary, you know, standing up to someone, not taking it anymore, making a big change. And you're actually going to feel more secure and more stable once you clear out some of the parts of your life that are not adding to it, they're subtracting to it. And it's giving you a more solid foundation and more confidence to move forward. Now, the Four of Wands points to milestones, and lots of times it's a wedding card, graduating from, school, getting engaged, moving in, any of those big milestones in life. But could be a milestone of who you are as a person, and really making decisions about what you tolerate and what you won't tolerate, what you stand for, and things like that. And that gives you a strong foundation inside, as opposed to just a more external thing like getting married or such. And then you have this lovely Empress, this grounded, nurturing, fertile energy. So I think, when we clear some clutter in certain areas of our lives, it allows for new things to come in, new ideas, like this Ace, new ways to approach the world. I think, you have the Emperor and the Empress here. You're going to feel really confident because you stuck to your guns, you stood your ground, and you did it in a concise, clear, non-emotional, just the facts, ma'am. This behavior, what's going on, this isn't working for me anymore. It's time to move on. None of this trying to, tear someone's character down, even if they aren't the best character. It's just like, what, this isn't working and I'm moving on. I don't need to sit here and fight and rehash it and go over it and have all this drama. It's just very matter of fact. And then this beautiful Empress, that you're now going to nurture yourself, see where it goes, not force things. He makes decisions. So you're making some decisions, but then you're able to just nurture once you've made those decisions to see where things go from there. So I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely month. Take care.